In this topic, we are dealing with the theory of numbers for all those questions which are used in the different tests of exam, where the calculator is not allowed and you are going to give the answer. Then these are the tips which will be used in this theory one by one with the explanation of each point there. So let's start from this topic of the numbers and then all the key points about these numbers where you can use it without calculator. Many tests there. So first of all, we define these numbers. It is the natural number which is denoted by n, and it is 1, 2, 3, and so on. Then the second phase is known as we called whole numbers, which is denoted by W, and that thing is 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So 0 is the integer which is involved in this natural numbers. Then integers, which is denoted by Z, that thing is equal to all negative numbers, 0, and with the positive numbers. Then prime numbers, which is denoted by P, and we know one thing, that 0 is not a prime number, 1 is not a prime number, 2 is not a prime, 2 is the first prime number, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, and so on. We already know the definition of this prime number, that which have only two divisors, 1 and the number itself. Then the opposite to this prime number is known as to be called composite numbers, which is denoted by C, and that is equal to 0, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, and so on, which has more than two divisors. Then you have the list of odd numbers, which is denoted by O. So that is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. Odd numbers are those which are not divisible by 2. Then even numbers, which is denoted by E. That is 0 is the first even integer, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. Now we will define these numbers. The first thing is 0 is neither positive nor negative. Second, if we define zeros with the all properties, then 0 is the first even integer. Then we define this property related to this part. If there is number n divided by 0, then it should be equal to undefined, or that thing is equal to infinity. Then 0 divided by any number is equal to 0 for this property there. Then fifth, 1 power anything is always equal to 1. Then sixth, if two even numbers are there, then their product is also an even number. If two even numbers are there, then their sum is even number. If two odd numbers are there, then their product is also an odd number. Suppose we represent even by E and odd by O, then here, if the two products are there, then their sum product. So that means what? Even into even is always equal to even. Even plus even, that is also equal to even. If two numbers are odd, then their product, that means odd into odd is also equal to odd. If two numbers are odd, then their sum is even. That means odd plus odd, that is going to give you an even number there. Seventh, odd even into odd is also an even number. Then even plus odd is an odd number. Now for the numbers in square and cubes. If number is less than 0, then n square is always greater than n value. Suppose minus 2 is a number which is equal to n, which is less than 0. So minus 2 square is equal to 4. So this means 4 is always greater than minus 2. B. If number lies between 0 and 1, then n square is always less than the value of n. Suppose n is equal to 0.5 and n square is equal to 0.25. So you have seen it here that 0.25 is less than n. If n is greater than 1, then n square is greater than n. Suppose n is equal to 1.2, then n square is equal to 1.44, which means 1.44 is more than 1.2 there. So now we will make the list of those numbers which are divisible by 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we have the points about that in the second video of this theory of numbers.